Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just wanted to kind of show and share a little bit more from my New York City trip. I had a great time with friends. I did do a couple stops at some really fun places that I heard I needed to check out. And Forbidden Planet is one of them. And Forbidden Planet is a store that sells comics, books, toys, all that fun stuff. And as you can see by the yard too, out front, I had to go in. But yeah, the store is really neat. And, first when I walked in, it seemed a little actually crowded and small. But it really wasn't. That's kind of just when you walk in. And then when you walk in, they have some, really nice display of hot toys. As you can see, that was a Luke and Tony Stark. Here's a Lando Calrissian one that I thought was really neat to see. But yeah, they have a lot of really neat display of some really great figures. And of course, I gravitated to the Star Wars figures on the left side of the wall. And these are all just actually newer, just like newer toys, newer figures that are out right now. A lot of the 50th anniversary ones, and just a lot of the more recent figures that have come out, which they have been really hard to find in some stores, but it was nice to kind of see like a nice, healthy amount of them here. So of course I gravitated towards them. And of course you have your Funko Pop dolls, which a lot of them are just kind of a lot of like duplicates. And of course these are ones that, I'm sure we've seen at Target, like you have your clients, your griefs, and all that. But of course, you have your fun little merch like this R2D2 C3PO salt and pepper shaker. Along this side, there's a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays. And this section is all like just like kind of like special like art books and stuff. This was a cool book. This was a 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back book. That kind of discusses, everything that we love about the Empire Strikes Back. But yeah, a lot of art of books. No used ones. These are all just again like the newer releases. Tons of pins, fun nerdy pins, magnets, stickers, patches, all that little fun things. They do have some older vintage toys, none Star Wars. There is a random First Order helmet. And yeah, so it was a very overwhelming kind of when you walk in. As you can see, I'm kind of just like taking it all in. I think I did notice something against the wall, which is amazing collection of t-shirts. I don't need any more shirts, but hey, I love looking at them. That Jar Jar Binks one up top is really cool. I really like that Boba Fett. I really like that shirt that has all the vintage action figures up front, which I thought was really neat. Okay, this is a variant cover of Star Wars Insider, and you guys know I love Star Wars Insider magazines. This one has a really cool cover of Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is just more, and this issue came out, I believe, in August. So this is a newer one. I have a lot of like the earlier Star Wars Insider magazines. I just love them. But this cover is really neat. And debating on getting it. This is a Wedge Antilles helmet. Got your Mando helmet. They just look really cool when they're just displayed like this. And I thought this was neat. This was like an Asajj Ventress bust. You have your Captain Marvel, Ant-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. But yeah, I'm telling you, this store was really impressive, and just the way everything was nicely displayed was really fun to look at. These are all a bunch of like newer figures. You have your Bo-Katan, you have your Luke, your Jar Jar. Again, these are just like the newer Black Series figures that are nicely displayed here for you to check out. They don't have any of those figures though that from that shelf. Look at that golem. I should have zoomed in, but it's like a flickering light over it. It was a little scary. Wow, and these are just like the Marvel Legends figures, and these were all like the Disney Plus from the Disney Plus shows. You have your Visions, um, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, and Loki. Um, got Baron Zemo, got your Black Widow figures out there already. Man, those Marvel Legends move quick, huh? um, I thought this was cool. This was a magnet of a vintage Chewbacca figure. But what really stuck out to me was this Obi-Wan Kenobi one, just because I love Obi-Wan Kenobi. But I just thought this was a cool little neat little magnet. And here, saw this couple of mugs. Again, this is kind of just like the section that just kind of has like the little random merch, and what better way to look is, you know, of course your mugs, of course your tiki mugs. I thought this Palpatine one was really neat, and I'm kicking myself for not having to get this, but he always returns somehow, right? Here's Grogu, a little Grogu notebook. So cute. They actually did have Star Wars books, not a lot. It wasn't a huge selection. You have a couple, you have Light of the Jedi. Just kind of getting just like the newer releases, but not a whole lot. Which this store is located next door to Strand's bookstore, and Strand's bookstore is a huge bookstore. So if you guys are looking for more books, go next door. I promise you will see how many books there is. I think there's like some crazy like 16 miles worth of books. Yeah, that's next door. Okay, I think I really have to take home these two Obi-Wan Kenobi little finds. It's the Insider magazine. I love these Insider magazines so much, and this awesome magnet. But these are going back to California with me. Thanks you guys so much for checking it out. Bye.